A nice dress shirt or a casual button down like I'm wearing right now can make you look so sexy, and it's a great replacement for your basic tee or polo shirt. Today I'm going to show you 7. That's right, 7 points you need to look at when you're buying a dress shirt so you make sure you buy the perfect one that makes you look sexy. Now, all the shirts you're gonna see in this video as examples that I'm gonna show you along are from our sponsor, Tailor Store. Now, if you like any of the fabrics or designs, I'm going to have them linked below in case you wanna shop them, because what I personally love from this brand, and I think you're gonna love as well, is that you can custom design them to your personal taste, and it only takes 3 measurements to get a custom fit dress shirt. So, let's get started. Area number 1 is the neck. This is probably the most important fit because it's the one you really can't tailor. You want to button your shirt all the way up and make sure that there is no extra room in the neck area. You should only have enough to slip 1 or 2 fingers. Any more, there's going to be a gaping hole that's just going to make your neck look thin and scrawny. The second point within the neck or the collar you're going to want to look at is the height of the collar itself. So if you're an individual like me with a long collar, you're going to want a collar that's a little bit taller to hide your length and kind of look proportional to your dimensions. So make sure that not only does it fit snug around your neck, but also the height of the collar matches your proportions. Number 2 are the shoulders. Another key point that really can't be tailored on a dress shirt. An easy test that you can do to see if your shoulders fit right is find a flat wall. I've showed you this before. Lean up against it. Your natural shoulder and the shoulder seam of your shirt should hit around the same time. This is a key factor because when it fits you properly, it's gonna make your shoulders look broader and give you that desired V shape that you're probably looking for. Which brings us to number 3, your chest. An area where a lot of guys just screw up because they decide to go a little bit too tight to try to enhance their muscles. Yes, it should be fitted and shape your pectoral, but it can't be so tight that it's pulling on the buttons. Once it's doing that, it's too much. Usually you want around 1 to 2 inches of free space within your chest for it to be comfortable. This is why Tailor Store is so great. Since they're custom-made shirts and not your basic small, medium, large you get off the rack, these shirts actually fit your proportions and dimensions because they're made for you. And the best part, that unlike other made-to-measure clothiers, these guys don't ask for 20 plus different measurements to make a custom shirt for you. They only ask for 3. You input those in, and that's it. Your measurement profile is created. Once that's done, you enter their 3D designer, which in my opinion, it's my favorite part. Here you literally go crazy with customizations. It's almost like you're a designer designing the perfect shirt for you. You can choose what fit you want, whether it's slim, normal, or loose, which fabric you want. And from there you go to different sleeve options, different types of collars, cuffs, different types of shirt plackets, back details, how the bottom is cut. Like, honestly, the list goes on and on and on with different customizations and variations that you can do to your personal shirt. You see why I love custom rather than going off the rack? And you're probably thinking, Jose, I'm not rich to be buying custom-made shirts for me. And that's where you're wrong. Right now, Tailor Store is offering a massive discount on all their shirts. Some of their shirts, depending on the fabric you choose, end up being as affordable as an H&M shirt. Don't believe me? Click the link below. Go ahead, go through the 3D designer, see how fun it is to build your own shirt, apply the discount code at the end, and thank me later. Basically, you're gonna have a rich guy's wardrobe for the price that regular guys are paying off the rack. If you guys wanna check out Tailor Store or any of these dress shirts, they're gonna be linked down below. The 4th point you're gonna wanna look at for that perfect dress shirt though is the armhole. This armhole, this is an area most guys don't notice or even think about. You see, the armhole should be high enough that it makes it look like you have a modern cut, but not so high and tight that it's just uncomfortable and restricts your range of motion. If you can't even give yourself a hug, that shirt's too tight for you. Number 5 is the arm sleeve and the arm sleeve length. Here is an area where you want it to be nicely tapered through the arm to really actually enhance your muscle. However, always keep in mind that this is a button down and not an actual muscle shirt, so it shouldn't be skin tight. Again, kind of like your chest, you're gonna want around 1 to 2 inches of breathing room. This is enough that you can still see your muscles without it being restricting or overly tight. As for length, you're gonna wanna unbutton the sleeves fully and see where the sleeve falls. If the sleeve falls in between your 2 thumb knuckles, this is the desired fit and you're good to go. Number 6, the waist. If you want a nice fit, a fit that gives you that V shape, you need to ensure that the waist is actually tapered in. Personally, I actually like a little bit more breathing room in the waist area around 3 to 4 inches. This way it's comfortable throughout the day. It doesn't seem like it's pulling, and when you sit down, it doesn't look like the buttons are about to pop. And finally, number 7 is the actual length of the shirt. Here it actually all depends on what shirt you're going for. If it's an actual dress shirt, then you want a long cut, something that covers your butt, because this is gonna allow you to nicely tuck it in and remain tucked in all day. If you're going for a casual button down like this one that's supposed to be worn untucked, then you're gonna want it to be cropped shorter so you can wear it untucked and end right at your crotch region. And that's it. That's your 7 basic steps to finding the perfectly fitting dress shirt. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Tailor Store. Like I said, they have a sale going on. They offered us a massive discount code that I'm gonna have linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.